Hello, Earthlings. It's me, your alien invader, Enigma Psycho. Welcome to the review of Persona 5 Royal. In Persona 5 Royal, I play as a delinquent protagonist who is supposed to be on the straight and narrow while on probation. However, I ended up committing a few small crimes, like assault, breaking and entering, extortion,
アイテムおいいもの来た
and psychotic shutdowns? Yeah, there's a lot of activities that occupied my time during my playthrough.
覚悟しろ行くぞ控えおろう我らが姫の御前であるぞ
苦しゅうないなんてね
一等よこれぞ美の極致
Now, there is a lot to love about Persona 5 Royal. Obviously, the soundtrack is always a winner in my book. The visuals in this installment are the best in the series by far. The storyline is quite complex, intriguing, and very dramatic. There are a plethora of ways to level up your social skills and the free DLC costumes. Persona has always been a challenging series to play, especially when it relates to grinding through arduous battles and burning through your SP with little to no items to restore it. This installment rectifies this problem. There are a few ways to make SP recovery items. Establishing your bond with Sakura Sojiro early in the game granted me quick access to some LeBlanc coffee. As my bond strengthened with Sojiro, the quantity increased to 2 whole cups of coffee. And then curry. Now, towards the end of the base game, my teammate Haru taught me how to plant plants. Some of the plants can restore up to 100 SP to either one team member or the entire team, depending on your harvest. It was quite nice to finally play a Persona game in which the storyline consistently revolved around the main protagonist's backstory. He actually has an in-depth storyline that evolves throughout the entire playthrough. I got to experience the wave of emotions the protagonist felt for being falsely accused of a crime he did not commit, to being forced to move from your home, being judged relentlessly from his peers, and even being stalked by one. This protagonist is definitely the most interesting protagonist I have ever played in the Persona series. I received a lot of benefits from getting to know my confidants. Well, not just that benefit, but other things too. The more you bond with your confidants, the more skills and abilities you unlock within the game. Whether the benefits are within the battle, such as negotiating with your opponents,
仕方あるまいそうだ
or out in the real world of Shibuya. The best example would be with Sensei Kawakami's maid service massage. Yes, my teacher was my maid, and that was, she had her reasons. Anywho, the massage would allow me more time to explore around the city after returning from the metaverse instead of automatically ending the day per usual. Now, of course, this benefit becomes available once you max out Sensei Kamakami's Confidant rank, but it was a great benefit nonetheless. With the exception of Ryoji, Akechi, Kasumi, I mean Sumire, and Haru, I found myself not fully invested or interested in the backstories of the remaining cast. Now, the characters did fit in well with the dynamic in terms of their relationship with the protagonist. How each character is introduced into the game is always in a dramatic and very interesting fashion. So it did disappoint me when I found some of the playable cast backstories to be underwhelming. For example, Anne's backstory is pretty bare bones. She is from a well to do family and is a globetrotter who essentially gets to live her life in whatever fashion she chooses. Fashion being just that. You observe her fight with a rival model to be Japan's next top model, and that's pretty much about it. Now, there is a resolution about her friendship with Shiho and Shiho's recovery from the Kamoshida incident, but that's it. I really didn't feel as if I got to know much about Anne in depth enough to care about the character's past, present, or foreshadowed future.
私の中の新しい力。
Overall, Persona 5's pacing can be rough and trudged throughout the entire gameplay, including in the third semester. After each palace is complete, there is an aftermath scene that takes place. Okay, that's to be expected, but these scenes can carry on for at least 5 to 10 minutes at a time. This segment can be filled with unrelenting amounts of cutscenes that spans over a few days. Now, accepting and completing requests of mementos does help break up the day with more cutscenes, but it still is better than nothing. Sticking to my point about the excessive cutscenes comes the culprit of it all: the repetitive dialogue. There are countless scenes in which one teammate will make a statement and say,
見えねえぞ。ビールかよ。
then another teammate will make a similar statement.
聖杯の時点であんだけでかかったのに。
And
我が輩たちの未来、そしてこの世界、取り返してやろうぜ。
you get my point. After playing 2 previous installments of Persona games, I've grown accustomed to relying on my navigator to aid me in battle, more so when it comes to revealing the affinities of my enemies. So, to much of my surprise, the hacker does not have the ability to reveal affinities. She has the ability to provide moral support, which includes stat boost, health, and SP recovery.
ロコ？いや、まだっぽい。
So, how do I acquire the affinities of my opponents? Well, a minute amount of their affinities are revealed randomly by sleuthing ability from Akechi paired with Makoto's shadow calculus ability. The rest was a dangerous and tedious game of guessing. Overall, my gameplay with playing Persona 5 Royal was indeed a fun experience. There is a lot of exploration that can take place in this game. From the bustling city of Shibuya, to the electric town of Akihabara, to the relaxing city of Kichijoji, and of course, the vibrant nightlife of Shinjuku are examples of various cities that are filled with entertainment for whatever you or your confidant heart desires. The point is, there is a lot you can do within Persona 5 Royal. That is, if you're willing to patiently endure the cutscenes and repetitive dialogue. Overall, I have to give Persona 5 Royal 5 out of 5 stars. The pros really do outweigh the cons in this game. All right, that is my review for Persona 5 Royal. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!